Hey guys, I am Hope and we are currently in our first week of our third trimester workouts. So if you've been with me the last couple of days, you know that I changed the format up a little bit to have an option for you to stand for a workout and then one that is all on the floor, which is where we have arrived today. So this is an all floor focused workout. So we are not having to go up and down and move around too much. For this workout today, I always want you to have the option of having a light and medium set of dumbbells, so you just have the choice throughout our workouts here today. We're gonna be going through two different sets here today. Set one is 3 movements, set 2 is 3 movements. It's gonna be 40 seconds of work to 20 seconds of rest, 3 rounds through of each, and then we'll stretch, and then we'll be on with our day. Now, our warm-up is gonna be all on the ground here as well. All you need to do is start off in tabletop position wherever you're at. We're gonna start off with just a few cat cows. So I want you to arch your back, lift everything up, and then just at your own pace, press everything away. Good. Make sure you're lifting your neck as you round in, and then press everything away. Neck follows you in the opposite direction. Good. Keep that going. Amazing. Good. Let's do one more here. And then from here, I want us to go into what I call a quad rocker. You're gonna be extending your hands out just a little bit from where they just were. You're gonna have your knees a little bit wider, and you're just gonna rock back and then push forward. Let those hips drive forward as you go. Great. Good, just at your own pace. Sitting down and back, opening up those hips. Awesome, and then lift up. Good, let's do one more. We go all the way back. And then lift up. From here, I want you to bring your knees underneath, back into that solid tabletop position. I want you to reach one arm up and then thread it through as far as you're comfortable. I'm just gonna keep that dynamic here. Good, not too much rotation. Good, up and through. One more. Good, and through. And then I want you to switch sides. Same thing, other side. Lift up, thread it through. Palm of your hand is away from your body. And then facing up as it goes through. Good job. Let's do one more here. And then through. Awesome. Let's bring our hands to the ground. Just sit down and back on your butt and just shake it out wherever you're at. Amazing job. Clasp your hands behind your back. Big lift up. And then big release. Big lift up. And big release. One more big lift up. And then big release. Okay, so our first circuit, we're gonna be having 3 different movements. First one is a body weight one. It is a high plank sit back. It's exactly what it sounds like. It's a way to target our core with our body weight on the floor. So in that high plank position, we're sitting down and back, and then lifting up. Sitting down and back, and then lifting up, just like so. Your second movement here, you're just gonna drop to your knees. We're gonna go into an alternating bird dog. So just like we were in our position for our warm-up, we're gonna reach opposite hand, opposite foot, and then back down, and switch sides with every single rep. Our third movement, tabletop row. We wanna have weights underneath our hands, still in that tabletop position. You're just rowing right, and then rowing left. All right, now that we know those 3 movements, we're gonna go 40 seconds of work, 20 seconds of rest, starting with that high plank, sit back. Let's get into position, knees out, and let's go right into it. Now, with your belly, this might not be as big of a range of motion, and that's okay. If you need to modify, you can go back into those quad rockers we were doing at the top. Amazing. Good, sit it down and back, and then lift up. Good, you got about 15 seconds left here. Either way, you're powering through it. So good. Amazing, you got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, rest. Starting with one of the hardest ones there for sure. Shake it out. We're gonna be resting here for 20 seconds. And then we're gonna go into that bird dog where we're alternating our reaches, all right? Let's get our hands in position, knees in position. We start in 3, 2, and 1. Let's go, reach up. Opposite, drop it down. And we're not adding the crunch quite yet. I just want you to focus on the reach. And then down. So more so about stabilizing your hips than anything else as we go. Amazing. Good, big reach. You are almost there. Less than 15 seconds left. Keep that pace. You have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest for 20 seconds. Grab your weights, light or medium. Both are fantastic. They're gonna be right underneath your shoulders, just like we have been for most of our movements here today, okay? Again, this is a row just in that tabletop position. We started up in 3, 2, and 1. Let's get it. Big pull, and then gentle drop. Double check that you're not just slamming those dumbbells on the floor, but you are gonna control it all the way through. So strong. Nice big pull. All the way to your hip, not your waist. Oh yeah, good. Connect with your back as you're going. Looking so strong. 10 seconds remain. Yes. You have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Weights can just go to the side. We hit those movements 2 times through again. All right, starting with that high plank sit back. Remember, you can change it out for the quad rocker if it's not feeling the best for you today. Whichever one you go with, we're starting it up in 3, 2, and 1. High plank position. Bend your knees, and then bring it all the way back up. Bend your knees, bring it all the way back up. Again, option to sit down and back on your heels, and then bring it forward. Good. Down and back on your heels, and then move forward. You've got this. Either way, the key to this movement is making sure you got that solid bend in your knees. You're really getting that sit back in. That's gonna be what lights up the quads more than anything else. You have 4, 3, 2, and 1. I want you to rest and chill, okay? Shake it out, shake out your wrists if you need to. If your wrists are bugging you at all in any of these positions, I want you to change it to a fist position. Sometimes that alignment can help in a really big way. All right, alternating bird dogs. We started up in 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Reach, and then drop. Reach, and then drop. Good. Think about reaching through that middle finger, extending through your toes. We're trying to make sure our hips are not rocking side to side, but stabilizing. Amazing. 10 seconds remain right here. I want you to keep moving. No matter how fast or slow you're going, you're maintaining. You have 3, 2, and 1. You rest, recover. Tabletop row for the third movement, second time through. You are almost done with your first block. We go in about 10 seconds here. So good. We started up in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's get it. Amazing, nice neutral spine. Nice strong rows. Good. Again, always option to slow down the tempo if you don't have an option for a heavier weight and you want more of a challenge. So think about going up for 4, 3, 2, 1, and then dropping along those lines. All right. Regardless, you're doing great. You're moving your body, and that is the biggest thing we can be doing. All right. You got 4, 3, 2, and 1. You rest. Okay. Weights to the side. High plank, sit back, or quad rocker. One more time. Shake out your wrists. Go to your fists if you need. You're doing amazing. Just hang on for 40 seconds here, and then we'll keep on going. All right, high plank, sit back. Stand it up, sit it back, and up. Good. Again, big thing, bend those knees, push forward. Bend those knees, push forward. You're doing great. If you're on a quad rocker, you're right here, bending, and then still pushing forward. Awesome. You're so close to being done. Good, good. You have less than 10. Wherever you're at, stay with it. You have 3, 2, and 1. Okay, bird dogs one last time. If you want to, you can add that center crunch into this one for your last round. Otherwise, just focus on the reach, focus on that stabilization. We started up in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Big reach and drop. Big reach and drop. Don't let yourself sway as best as you can. I know it's really hard to fight it, especially when your center of gravity is different than we're used to. You're doing amazing. Neck is nice and neutral. We're not looking up and we're not hanging that head down. Great. You got about 10 seconds here. Stay with it. Yes. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest. Tabletop rows, then we'll take a little bit of a break while I explain to you what our next set is. But we gotta do our rows first. So grab those dumbbells. They're right underneath your shoulders. You're strong, you're capable. Let's get it. Yes. Good. All the way to those hips. I'm thinking I'm sculpting out those beautiful back muscles that support me day in, day out. They help us lift. They help you stay strong while you have your baby on your hip, or your soon-to-be baby on your hip. Those are the muscles that really, really help in those moments. So we're making them nice and strong right now. Amazing. You got 3, 2, and 1. You can put those weights to the side. You can grab some water if you need it, towel off if you need it. We have some new movements we get to go through. So it's gonna be the same format, just different focuses, okay? Our first move, you're gonna want your lighter weights for, or you can use your body weight for. We have a kneeling, alternating press. So when I say kneeling, I mean on our knees, but I want us to hinge back. So not sitting down on our heels, but pushing back. And then from here, I want us to punch right and punch left. Okay, that is move number 1. Move number 2, we are gonna be in a modified plank position on our knees. You're gonna push those hips forward, and we're gonna reach opposite hands. So another stabilizing deep core movement. And then our last one, we are going to be on our back for what's called a hamstring walkout. So our back is going to be off the ground for the most part, except for when we're getting into it. I want you to lift your hips up. And from here, you're gonna extend, bring it in, okay? If that does not feel okay for you today, I want you to stay right here with some hip lifts, just dropping up and down. All right, so getting into that first move is where we begin. Grab those lighter weights. Hands are gonna be in a neutral position. We are hinging down and back. We started up in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Sit it down and back. Weights come to your shoulders. I'm punching right, and I'm punching left. Good. So hinge just like you would with the deadlift. Think about pushing back instead of sitting down on your heels. Good, and same thing for these. We are 40 on, 20 off. You're halfway through this one. Good. Amazing work. Come on, stay with it. Nice strong punches each time. Yes. You have 5. You have 4, 3, 2, and 1. You can put those weights to the side. We have our modified plank. That just means we're planking on our knees, and then we're going to reach right and left. Kind of a similar flow to where we just were. This is more about our core versus our shoulders, all right? Let's begin. All right, push those hips forward, reach, and reach. So just like our bird dogs, the goal of this one is to not let your hips go side to side. I don't want a booty in the air. I want us pushing forward and reaching, staying as still as you can. So think, I'm like a statue. Good job. Hang on to it. Big squeeze through our core. Fight that rotation. You have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Amazing job. You're gonna roll onto your back. Remember, you have 2 options, that hamstring walkout or just your hip lift, whatever is feeling okay for you right here. And now, get yourself settled. We're gonna raise those hips up and work in 3, 2, and 1. So lift up, my hands are counterbalancing into the floor. I'm kicking out, out, in, out, out, in. That's option 1. Option 2, we're here, down and up. Good job, both are great. Both are gonna be working our backside. The walkout is gonna work your hamstrings just a smidge more with that extension, all right? Either way, you're moving your body, and that, my friend, is wonderful. Good. Stay with it and rest. Ooh, okay, that's 1 of 3 rounds. You are doing amazing. Let's try to keep pushing through. We got 10 seconds until we begin again with those light weights. We're gonna hinge it back. We started up in 3, 2, and 1. I'm gonna bring those weights to my shoulders, punch. Good. Elbows, try to keep them pointed forward. Think like an arrow. Amazing. Yep. Nice strong punches. If you feel comfortable doing this with the lighter weights, you can always do that too, all right? Totally up to you. But in this hinge position, I want you to make sure you feel solid with your form over anything else. Good. You got 3, 2, and 1. Weights go to the side. Modified plank, we reach out, we stabilize. Core is lit up in the best way possible, okay? We're gonna start in less than 10 seconds. Breathe in, breathe out. I'm walking forward. I'm gonna push my hips forward as well. And let's get to it. Amazing, good. And in this position, it's really easy. I was starting to do it just now, push my butt out. When I think about tucking in, if it helps you, you can drop your feet to the floor and connect from there. Good. Hands are right underneath your shoulders. You're doing amazing. Less than 15 seconds. Good. Good, good, good. Hang on to it. You got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest on your back as quickly as possible. I know this is the toughest transition of the whole thing right here. Down, down. Option again, hamstring walkout or hip lift. You pick your poison here, my friend. We started up in 3, 2, and 1. Lift up. And then when you feel solid and ready, start to walk. Walk. In. Good. And if it helps your mind, you can switch that lead leg each time. It's gonna get the same amount of love no matter what. Again, you can be here, just tapping and lifting. Good. If you're in that hamstring walkout, I want your hands glued to the ground, pushing the ground away. Good. Less than 10 seconds, no matter where you're at. Woo. You got 3, 2, and 1. Rest, roll over. We have 1 more round, and then we stretch. Such a fabulous thing to hear, I know. Let's grab those lighter weights. We're gonna hinge back, keep that core nice and strong. Let's get it. Nice strong punches. Woo. Try to keep that consistent pace. You're doing great. You've made it this far. Let's keep powering on. Good, good. Push back. Less than 20 seconds left. You can do anything for 20 seconds. I pinky promise you. Good. Yes, yes. 10. Keep going. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Put it down. We got that plank again. Modified plank. Push those hips forward and reach like your life depends on it. We start in 10 seconds. Let's get into that position. We're gonna lean forward, hips forward in 3, 2, and 1. Let's go, reach. Good. Again, fight that rotation. That is where the work for your core comes in. It's that anti-rotation that we are using to our benefit. As we know, we can't really rotate that much. We can't crunch that much. These are the good opportunities we have to still work our core. It's not something we should avoid, but something we should maintain. And you're doing a great job of maintaining it right now. Less than 10 seconds. Yes. You have 3, 2, and oh my goodness, 1. On our back. Last time before we stretch. Good. Get there as quickly but safely as you can. All right. My hips, they are driving up and we are hanging on for 40 seconds in 3, 2, and 1. I'm lifting up, I'm activating first, pushing the ground away, and then I take off once I feel solid. Good. Yes. Perfect. Again, if lower back starts to hurt, we're right here. Good. Or if you're feeling extra fun, you want to shake it up, you can do a couple hip lifts, couple walkouts. The world is your oyster. You're almost into your stretch fence. You got 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh my gosh. All right, let's roll to our side, wherever you're at. And I just want you to have your head on the side here. We're just gonna open up that back and then bring it back in. Good. Open it up. Bring it back. One more, we're gonna open up. Good, bring it back. Awesome, I want you to bring yourself up. We're gonna move into a stretch called a frog stretch. So knees are gonna go extra wide. And don't worry, we'll hit the other side of that upper body move. But I want you to just get your hips as wide as you can and just hold and open right here. You can rock back into this as well, but really just want you to help your hips open up as much as you can. Good. If it feels good to sway side to side, you can too. Good. But wherever you feel the most tension that needs the most release, you hang on there. Good. We'll hold here for 3, 2, and 1. Let's bring it up. I want you to hit the other side of your body with that stretch that we started with. So knees are forward, arms out. We're just opening all the way and then closing it up. Good, open up all the way. And then bring it up. Good, couple more. All the way. And back up. Last one, and go all the way. And bring it back up. Let's bring our whole body back up for real. I want you to bring the soles of your feet together as best as you can. Just rock side to side, open up those hips. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. So good. If you have not been with me before, I always like to end my workouts with a prayer and just being thankful for what our bodies can do, what they're going to do. So we'll just take a moment for that. If that's not for you, I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. If that is for you, just join me with this prayer. God, just again, thank you so much for everything that we are able to do, that we're able to move our bodies either with grace or strength. If we're having a good day or a bad day, we are thankful for the opportunity. We're thankful for everything that our body is going to be able to do in the future as well, Lord. I just pray that we can keep our eyes fixed on you throughout the process and everything to come, really, God. We love you, Lord, and it's in your name we pray. Amen. I will see you guys next week for our final week of all of our trimester workouts, our second week of our third trimester. I will see you so soon. Have a good one. Bye.